Now, this is a shyster trying to shice me out of some money. I got the whole thread to prove it. Did anybody think I'm making this shit up? Right? But I'm going with the clues that I'm giving in order to put this shit together. Now, look, the rest of it. 7, 6, 1. That's 2 7s, right? Then you got 3, 4. That's another 7. Then you got 0, 2. Then this 7 becomes the 9. That's 9 is the birth. Right? 9 is the birth. So if you take these last 4 and make them into the 9 of the birth, and then you still got the 8, the woman, and then you got the 3 7s of the perfected man, perfected and approved on all 3 levels, among the gods, among the men, and among the demons. Right there. Right? Now, I can go on. I can just go down the whole page decoding this, but that'll just take unnecessary time. I just want people to know that I'm the baddest motherfucker ever born for real. Now, when I go to give him the receipt, this is when it all clicks. This is when it all comes together. Because now I sent him this. It wasn't clear enough. Right? He sent it back. Or he tell me to go back again. So after a couple tries, I get this. This was clearer. Right? So now I'm going to pull the actual receipt over here, if I can find it. Nope, I'm just going to stay right here because it's already in my face. Now, I went to the store to get the gift card. This is the 50/50 exchange. Now, watch this. Go to there. Store number 04301. That's an 8. Now, that's the maiden. That's the woman. Then you got 360 MLK, 360 degrees of knowledge. Closing the gate right here. Remember I went through Lion's Gate. Right? The M stands for Morpheus. The L stands for Lion. King. Right? It's right there. That's the same zip code. Now, my zip code is 48341. Right? And it's a multiple. Like, watch this. 4 and 8 is 12. And 3 is 15. 4 is 19. And 2 is 21. That's 3 7s. That's 3 7s. Right? Now, watch the phone number of the store. We already know that the 248 is the 14, which is the 2 7s, because that's what the 313 area code in Oakland County changed to 248. And it doubled the quality as I went through my initiation. Then look at the 33. You see the master number right there in front of the 5? The 5-point star represents the woman. It's broke up by the 0602. Right? Now, if you look at it, the 06 or the 6, that represents the imperfected man, and the 02 represents the union on the journey. Right? That's the union of the 2. That's 2 is always 2 things coming together when it's by itself. It's by itself on the end, the way that we're using it right now. Now, look, register number 2. Right? Now that's another 2. Just by itself. Which gives me another attention to pay as something's being put together here. Transaction 2448476. You see them 3 4s in there? But you got the 2 4s by themselves together. Them the 2 women. But when you add it all together, 2 and 4 is 6, 10, 18, 22, 29, 35. That's 8, the queen's number. So now whatever this unity is, it got something doing with a woman, a young lady, and the union, a registering of a union with a man. This is what the universe is writing. And the cashier number, 4 and 3, that's 7 out the gate, followed by a cipher, which is the break before the triple ones. Before the triple ones. Look at that. Then you know 6 and 5 is 11. So that make another double 1. That's another master number. So this is telling me that this is a marriage contract from the universe. This is insane. This is not something that's easy for me to accept. But it's too much to saying the same thing. Look, wellness plus rewards. Right? Now remember, you always say in sickness and in health, for better and for worse. There it is right there. Then look, the sync card. 95. Look at the X's. How many X's you got? X, that's 5 X's. That's a 5-point star on the matrilineal line. Those are X chromosomes. That's the woman. That's the matrilineal line. 9 and 5 is 14. That's the patriarch. 5 and 8 is 13. 6 is 19. Is 24. That's another 6. So this the patriarch is accepted on both sides of the family by two matriarchs, because you're using the mirror to determine who is doing this, right? One Amazon, right? That's my mama, big old woman. .com, $50 gift. The 50th seat, that's me. Gift card, 50. Now here's where you get your 50-50, your balancing of the books right here. Look. 50. Subtotal, 50. Right? That's an equivalent. That's a congruency. No tax. The total, 50. So, the verification, the 3 knocks on the 50, 1, 2, 3, is verified, right? Once you verified the 3 knocks, then you pay the dowry. What's the dowry? The dowry is $50, but you're doing a 50-50 transfer. Here's the $100 on the 50-50 transfer. Now, what form of money was it? It was given to him in tender. That means it was given to you in an American currency greenback. Now watch, cash change, right? That means the change that they gave you back in cash. Now when you gave it up, it was tender. That's the woman. But when you got it back, it was cash. That's the man. Now remember, up here he was giving up the dowry. Up here he's giving up the dowry. Now, once the dowry is given up, where it say cash payment, this balance in the books, right? Now this is the verification. This is the verification where it says tender. Verification by the genders, by the woman, the tender, the feminine, right? And then the cash change. Now I remember the cash tied me back to Tupac. Why you niggas so busy talking about the money, you not getting the money. This is the male. This is the 50 niggas, right? This is the 50 niggas. Now watch this. Available bonus cash reward 0. Books are balanced. Books are balanced. Wellness and status is bronze. You can't make this shit up. Wellness and status is bronze. Right now, when you go to the Olympics, the bronze medal is the least of the medals. You got bronze, silver, and gold. Right? But flip it. Remember, we're using the mirror effect. Flip it. This would be the gold. But it would be represented as the bronze by the imposter. This is the thief trying to steal my money, remember? So he's trying to give me fake gold, right? But I'm not buying his fake gold. I'm making the investment in my future with my family. And I'm reading his bullshit and I'm using his negative shit to my advantage. So just when he thought he was shysting me, he was actually doing the work of the Queen of Heaven and Earth, whether he knew it or not. So I had to be able to master both paths, left and right. Come on now. All right. Where was I at? Oh, I was up in here. All right, so this rascal is trying to con me, right? He's trying to con me. You see? So anyway, we go through the receipt process, right? Now, this is the receipt that Martin was talking about. I was going to do it all by hand, but it was just easier to explain it to y'all like that instead of writing in the book. Right? Look, we in $1,000. Now he was trying to give me $7,000. That's the other thing I wanted to show y'all. The whole farce that he was selling or trying to sell me. He had people messaging me talking about I won some money and that I done won $700,000 and I have to pay $700 in fees. Now the first thing that twists my brain is if I won $7,000, Shit, take the $700 out the money and send me the rest. That's how I see it. So this is how I know he's scamming. Now, he want all this stuff. Now he gonna tell me how much I win. Now, this is how I knew to go along with the charade. Look, all of the master numbers. Look at the 333s here. Look at the 1s, the 5s, and the 7s. Perfected man, the perfected one, and the moving masters. So, okay, he's trying to scam me, but the universe is about to tell me something. Look, August 14th, that's 2 7s, 8 and 2 7s. That's the woman in 2 7s. Then it's at 6:34. That's at the man transitioning to the 7, the perfected man. It's telling me what's taking place right here by the numerology, right? So I go up a little further. He bringing me my money in the next 22 hours. Now this telling me, even though I know this some bullshit, right? This telling me he don't got no control over himself because he don't know he messing with the master of masters. Now this is the money. This is the money. He say that's a FedEx are ready to deliver your money, 70,000. That get my attention because of the 7 and only because of the 7 and all other numbers I've seen up until this point. Then I come down here, there's another 7 followed by my council seat of 50. And then the 7s are directly over top of each other, which tells me I should look at that. We cracking the code now. There's some motherfucking, what's that shit they had the Native Americans over there? Code wind talkers? We wind talking right now, right? So while he was running all this BS on me, trying to convince me that he really doing something noble deed by getting me my FedEx winnings that don't exist, he don't know that I'm using him to read my way through in order to put my family back together. We only had 2 problems, is what I told him. I ain't got but a couple dollars, $35, and I'm doing work right now. Now notice the 35, that's 8, right? That means I only got my woman, and I'm busy working right now on this problem. Now notice we have 2 problems, right? 212 is the woman, which is represented by New York and the Statue of Liberty, right? The 212. That's the Statue of Liberty, right? I don't even know if this I'm gonna know, but look here. Look here. 156. 6 and 6 is 12. That's the 12 signs of the zodiac. So this telling him, motherfucker, I'm moving to the council seat, the 13th seat. Because I'm telling you this, right? See that the master number, the 2 2s, or the 212, being the number of the young maiden, only have like $35 equal up to 8. So I'm telling him about the woman, and I'm telling him right now, I'm trying to put in work, man. I don't got time for this novice stuff. Now he tried to get pissy, right? When he tried to get pissy, I didn't take it as him trying to get pissy with me. I took him as he's trying to get across that he's delivering the message for the universe, and I ain't paying attention. So I go down. So we went through all that, and then some told me back away from him for a minute. We went through the whole thing with the Steam card that I went over the other day, right? And then here it is, he telling me about the money he gonna terminate. Now he's showing me all this money that's supposed to be mine, and he can't take $700 out of there and get a fucking money order to pay for me to get my money if he's sending it in cash like he said. I'm that goddamn dumb. But he don't know that while he's trying to use evil against me, I'm using it even for him to have an opportunity to become something greater than he was. I'm just saying. Now, look, getting pissy again. Get the card at the store. So then finally, this is what made me go along with it. At 11:55 a.m. Look at that shit there. Now, whatever this say next, I gotta pay attention. Hello. Hell is low, motherfucker, and you are a devil. That is confirmed right there when you said that, because you got 2 masters telling me you the devil. So if you the devil, you come to do me harm, and she said that she'll make my enemies my footstool, so I gotta step on you in some kind of way. So at 12:10, right? 12:10, He won't know what's going on. 12:30, right? Now look, remember, now when my mama used to play the numbers, she used to say, always play the other end, baby. If it's 121, the other end to the 121 is the 212. Now remember, so now this got my attention on the other end. That's the mirror effect as well. He want to know what's going on. So now I was gone in the process of actually getting it. Now look at the count. 1, 2, 3. Make the transaction. Unveil the A-tone. Alpha standing on the crescent. Handle that. Mama telling me to handle that. Right? He telling me to scratch it and now look. That ain't enough. He want more. That's when I get this. Right? I'm so busy. I'm on autopilot making these transactions. You can't make this shit up. I don't know this dude. And he said, look, the lion is right there. I'm just following the signs. Because they told me that if I could read the signs and I know the times, I would know what the fucking agenda was. Put the family back together. I just did that. You seen my family crest. I identify every motherfucker involved in that. Every motherfucker involved in that. Now, when Portia gave me a knock earlier today that was very significant. Now, Portia, I want, if you watching, sweetie, I need you to share this, what I'm about to show them, because everything I said to y'all about Ta'ert, the 13th position of the zodiac, being the womb of the great mother, it's all of that is in this video that I'm about to put up. I'm going to play some of it. I don't know how long I'm going to let it play because there's so much of it that's telling y'all what I already said. But I really want y'all to pay attention to what he's saying about the name of the queen and how Neith, or the different variants in the pronunciations and how it changed over time and how we got to that. Oh, I know what I was supposed to show y'all. Today, Yana had on a dress that had the vesica pipe.
What Rod was saying about the deception and misdirection. And when I brought that up to go with this galactic clock, I seen a lot of things played out with all these different schools and all this stuff like that, because when I picked up, and from my perspective, I was watching how the master teacher was playing this thing like an instrument, and how the adversary was looking, but he was dancing so well that, you know, everything corresponding with that galactic clock. I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying by that.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you what you're talking about. Watch this. Baba was the mirror that they took down before Epstein. Bill Cosby was the mirror they took down Weinstein. Now, the reason why is Baba drink wine. Bill Cosby don't. Mm-hmm. So Bill Cosby reflect the Weinstein because he got the wine, and Baba reflect Epstein because he ain't got no wine because Baba drunk it all. So they're using them as mirrors, right? Everything they accused Baba of doing, Epstein was doing. Mm-hmm. Everything they accused Bill Cosby of doing, Weinstein was doing.
That's right.
You see? So this was their attempt to sacrifice the righteous for the indignation of the wicked. It's one thing that they didn't realize is I already canceled that part of the contract. No longer shall the righteous be held in reprisal for the indignation of the wicked. Every man must stand on his own motherfucking position and carry his own weight. Right? So when I erase that, everybody they sacrifice has to be surrendered now. This is called unlocking the bottomless pit.
Facts.
Right? So if you get rid of the ones who's doing the sacrifice, those who were sacrificed must be redeemed. And I'm the family redeemer, and that's the family.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing personal. It's just family business.
Talk that shit, Rod. Talk that shit.
So
talking that shit today.
A lot of the good Moors' feelings got hurt when I exposed the dirty Moors, right? Because they didn't know I'm not talking about all Moors. I'm talking about a very specific group. They came over as conquistadors, Frenchmen, Englishmen, and Dutch. They came over as Sephardic Jews, Hasidic Jews, and they all look like us.
Mm-hmm.
And they challenged us to a conjure war, which was a fifth dimensional galactic chess game. I got knighted in on the Dark Knight flip off my father, King Arthur. I'm the one with the Knights of the Round Table now. I'm the one pulled the motherfucking stone out the Raven Rock. The sword out the stone, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm the one telling you everybody where the motherfuckers at. That's where the whole round table at. So we coming to get our shit. We just watching this shit slow falling building look like it's falling slow till you try to get from under that motherfucker.
Okay.
I was just telling the brother about the shoot to kill order on the Khazarian Mafia.
Yeah, can you explain a little bit more on that, bro?
Yeah. I got an article yesterday that was detailing the shoot to kill